course, whilst we have been taking food up to the villages, we've also been bringing a lot of equines back here. And when the immediate rush is over, we have to continue to look after those equines. So we're having to build new stables. Now, we had a very substantial grant for Network for Animals, for which we're very grateful. And they agreed that they would help with the building of stables. So what you can see now, and it's all being done quite quickly, you can see that Ayub and Mark have got back with cement and this metal that's being unloaded. Building here is quite remarkable, and they make all the metal struts themselves. What we're very careful to do is all our building has metal in it. So that is why when we had the earthquake, none of our stables went down, apart from a very old original one that was built just from mud. So this is what we have to do. Now, I'm going to go up now, and I'll add it onto the video, to look at what they're doing down in the field. Now we've come up to a new piece of the field behind the existing horse stables, and this is a complex that's being built for mares. This is Omar, and Omar is in charge of all the horses and is amazing with them. I don't know what we'd do without him. But they have built now 3 stables. You can see them here. They're not quite finished yet, but we have got some in here at night for emergency cases. And then there's Omar, there's a mare, and you can just see behind Tosca. Of course, everybody loves. We'll go and have a look at Tosca in a minute. And then what they're doing here, they've done 2 stables, a very big one, which you can get 3 animals in. This mule is called Hope, and he is Tosca's friend. They became friends when Tosca came here to retire, but he's very, very old, and we're worried about him at the moment. But then we're building along the wall here, and you can see where they make it themselves and put up the metal struts, and that's embedded in cement. And then we're building these stables, or this will be a barn, to earthquake standards. They're doing it very quickly, but we really feel this is the way we've got to do it for stability for the future. Any questions, we're always welcome to answer. I'm walking along the edge, so I fall over quite frequently. I've got Ayub behind me propping me up. Thank you, Ayub. And here we come to one of the mares. No, it isn't. It's a stallion we've moved up here because we haven't enough room in the stallion fields yet. But once these stables are finished, the mares will go in there and we'll have more stallion stables. But here, of course, while I'm here, I just want to show you Tosca. If you go and stand with Tosca, I can't do everything. Tosca is actually very famous. She was the she was the lead mule in Imlil in the mountains. And when the army took the mules up there recently, normally Tosca would have led the troop because she knows all the routes. She doesn't have to be led. But unfortunately, because she's retired with us, can you see how fat she's got? And she was too fat to go to the mountains. But she's the most intelligent animal we have in the whole refuge, actually. And who's that?
His cow from Silverhouse.
Oh, that's another stallion. We've had to put a couple of stallions in here. Yes, he was a slaughterhouse stallion. And perhaps you can just see in the far distance horses down there in the open field. What we're going to do then, and we're very grateful for ongoing donations because we couldn't do it without them, is have a lot of electric fencing splitting the whole of this large field up so we can get the stallions out, the mares out, and stallions who don't get on together we can separate. Tosca's very much the boss, I'm afraid, or not afraid. Okay, so there we are, new stables. Thank you, NFA, Network for Animals, thank you very much indeed, and thank you for everybody who continues to contribute, because what we have to remember is when the immediate rush has gone past in terms of getting food and supplies to the villages, that's when our work really continues and carries on, and as a result of the earthquake our refuge has got bigger. So thank you and bye bye.